A doormat is someone who lets others treat them badly. They don't complain, they don't express their own needs, and they don't stand up for themselves. In practice, it is putting the needs of the other person or relationship above our own emotional needs. Hello everyone, and welcome back to this family. Yay! Cheers to my latest subscribers. Glad to have you here. Now it is good to be generous and help others. But if you're doing too much and giving to the point of harming yourselves, this is no longer healthy. You need to be able to balance the giving and receiving so that you aren't constantly depleted. In this video, we're going to be looking at the 15 signs that show that you might be a doormat. And the next video will cover how you can stop being one. So let's dive right in. People take advantage of your kindness. They have grown to expect kindness from you and take it for granted. They need something and your name just pops up like a light bulb. Now, it's not a bad thing to be kind, but if people are remembering you only when they need a favor and you don't hear from them afterwards, there is a problem. They are taking you for granted. You feel guilty. You always sense that you've done something wrong, but it's difficult to place what it is. Or when something does go wrong, you're the first to take the blame. And no matter what you do or how hard you try to help people out, you just can't shake the feeling that you're never quite enough. You're definitely a doormat. Apologizing for things you didn't do and didn't cause. Over-apologizing can happen for a number of reasons. According to Jocelyn Hampshire, a therapist in America, some common reasons why this happens are false guilt. That is feeling responsible for something you are not responsible for. Carried guilt. That is feeling guilt for someone else's behavior because they don't feel guilt. People pleasing. That is wanting the approval of others. Staying in toxic relationships. Abusive and toxic relationships are something quite puzzling to the outsider. When the abuse is so evident, you wonder why someone would stay. But the doormat doesn't believe that they deserve respectful friends and partners. So they stay around and let toxic people treat them badly. You have feelings of bitterness and resentment. And I'm wondering, why won't you? This is simply because you keep sacrificing your time, energy, or values at your own expense. So you end up feeling tired and bitter. You avoid conflict. According to Babita Spinelli, a psychotherapist based in America, a conflict avoidant personality is a type of people-pleasing behavior where someone avoids conflict or disagreements at all costs and fears making others upset or angry. If this describes you, you're definitely a doormat. Yay! Thanks for making it this far into this video. On this channel, we share tips for living our best lives. So if you like this video and would like to benefit more from content like this, kindly like the video, click on the subscribe button, and share so others can benefit from it also. Thanks as you do. People pleasing. You always put everyone else's needs first. A people pleaser personality is not a medical diagnosis or a personality that psychologists measure, but it means a person feels a strong urge to please others, even at their own expense. They may feel that their wants and needs do not matter or alter their personality around others. You spend time with people you don't like. Now, it can be beneficial sometimes to spend time with people you don't like, but having to do so when you don't want to, but because you want to receive their approval, is not healthy. You change your mind when someone disagrees with you. Because you're so thirsty for approval, you express different opinions depending on who you're with at a given time. So you give your opinion and immediately you sense that the other party disagrees with you, you immediately revert. You're a doormat. You do favors for others without getting much or anything in return because you hope it will make people like you. According to an article by Harley Therapy Limited, overgiving is often a sign of codependency. When we are codependent, we take our sense of self from pleasing others. So we give too much in order to receive praise and attention. And that then gives us a feeling of esteem. But it is ungrounded esteem that does not come from within, but from without. You say yes when you don't want to. The reason most people say yes when they would rather say no is a fear of rejection. You worry that saying no will disappoint or upset the other person, that this may make the other person feel angry or hurt, and these negative thoughts or feelings towards you feels like rejection. Hey, Doormat. You're being used as an unpaid therapist for people who don't care about your life or problems. So you spend your time counseling people, allowing them to cry on your shoulders. But those same people don't know if you're hurting or why, and they don't care to know. You feel burnt out because you're giving and not receiving. There's a term called generosity burnout. It was first coined by Wharton Professor of Management, Adam Grant, and researcher Reb Rebel in an article published by Harvard Business Press in 2017. It refers to the physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion that can occur when extra milers, people who take on extra work or spend lots of time helping others out, become overwhelmed with the level of requests that they are receiving and the expectations put on them by other people. You don't take care of yourself because you're too busy taking care of everyone else. Do you take care of everyone else before yourself? Do you believe you should put yourself last? If you always take care of others' needs before your own, then you may have codependent tendencies. Even the Bible says, love your brother as you love yourself, meaning that you come first. You compromise your values if it means people will be happy with you. Compromise can sometimes be a good thing, but where it can get risky is when you compromise values to keep the peace, thereby giving up a core part of yourself. For instance, if one of your values is honesty and you expect it from close pals and you dislike dishonest people, but then you choose to tell a lie to your boss to protect a co-worker and keep peace with them for whatever reason it may be, what you've accomplished by being dishonest is to compromise one of your core values. Have you heard of the Doormat syndrome? It is when you feel like you give, and give some more and get very little in return. This shows that you suffer from codependency, which is the official name of the Doormat syndrome. If you want to have a clearer understanding about self-esteem, click on this video next. Stay tuned and hit the notification bell for my next video, which will be on how to stop being a doormat. Till then, guys, best wishes from my heart to yours. Bye.